Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Tag Force. And last episode, dueling wise, it went pretty well. We got 3 wins out of 3. We started off on the previous day in the Obelisk Blue Dawn. We dueled against Taku and Rock, and we were able to beat them. I think that was the... Oh, that's a great start. Sorry about that. We beat them with the Agent deck. Got a solid win over there. I remember stealing their Grandma the Rock Monarch and then boosting it with United We Stand. That's a thing we did, I'm pretty sure. Then we used the Dark Scorpion deck against Zani and Ree, and we were able to beat them after taking down Ree's boss monsters. Then we got some sleep and came to the harbour the next morning, where we tried to find Chaz some friends. Failed miserably. Not surprised when it comes to Chaz. Then we dueled Craig and Carmine with a burn deck, and despite our field being wiped, we were still able to win through Wave Motion Cannon. But today's episode, we've got a fun one coming up, as we've got all the characters from Hard Events 1 to 4 all in one place, ready to duel. So we got Bonaparte and Dark Magician Girl. Dark Magician Girl is in Heart Event 1. You don't duel against Bonaparte, but he is dueling against your partner in Heart Event 2. So Chaz will eventually end up dueling him. We got the Paradox Brothers from Heart Event 4. And we've also got Crowler, who you duel in Heart Event 2, and Gambler, who you duel in Heart Event 3. And we're going to be taking them all on today. We've almost finished that first heart, so... we're going to be taking on Dark Magician Girl very soon, but for now, let's focus on beating her today. Yeah, this should be fun. It's been a while since we had a all-character episode. There we go. We'll use the Royd deck. Just check my new card, see if there's anything to put in here. Not really. Good to go. Alright, Monsieur. We've got a negative record against Bonaparte, by the way. He is pretty good. Alright, let's duel him. Alright, well, we lost rock, paper, scissors, but we get to go first. So we got the toys and Come On Master. It's like a fusion-ish kind of deck, I think. Well, maybe that's just Heart Event Dark Magician Girl. I feel like there is a difference, I just can't remember it. No, just one fusion monster, okay. So her Heart Event deck is different from her regular deck. V-Tiger Jet's not bad. Ring of Destruction's not bad. Ooh, Rocket Warrior. Classic Joey card. Won't be able to get through V-Tiger Jet. Chaz isn't even going to let him finish the attack, he's just going to Ring of Destruction. He probably would have saved it, but this does give us a chance to do some direct damage. Of course, Bonaparte is overloaded with trap cards, so I don't expect too many of these to get through. One of them's being activated already. Ceasefire. That's not even an effect monster, so you deal no damage, and I was going to flip this face up anyway. Yeah, let's go with Pat Royd. So we can get a look at his face down card. and establish how threatening it is. Solemn Judgment. Okay, we're good. Alright, well, this is a very good start. And we've got an army of trap cards. Well, Dark Magician Girl might have Heavy Storm, but we should be okay, I think. Okay, Skilled Dark Magician. That is indeed stronger than what we have. Okay, let's widespread ruin that. And let's get rid of one of those. Go with that one. Torrential Tribute, that could have been huge for her. She's got one face down left, which we can look at. And she's using it. MST. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, rollout wasn't going to help too much. So yeah, I think we win. Even if she uses Solemn Judgment to negate Dueling Catapult Summon. Okay, well, you would have won if you hadn't done that. If you hadn't summoned VW Tiger Catapult, we would have won. Now we're just giving them the Destiny draw. And it was Snack Steal. Well, it's a good thing we have Mirror Force. Although he can and probably should Solemn Judgment Mirror Force. Actually, yeah, now we're in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, that makes sense. I haven't got much in my hand. I've got United We Stand. Nothing to equip it to. This could be a problem. Oh, and he's getting his Toy Emperor now as well. Yeah, this isn't good. We should have had this duel in the bag. Chaz had the cards he needed to win this duel. That's why I was so aggressive with my Raigeki Breaks and my Widespread Ruins. Because I knew... well, I didn't know, but... we got Ambulance Roy, but he's not strong enough to do anything. Does this one do? Change the battle position of one monster. That's not great. All I could do is wait for like a Steamroid or a Submarine Roid would do. Oh, we're not going to have too much time if, I mean, yeah, she's going to be able to change Ambulance Roid into attack. I can't do much about that. Another Skilled Dark Magician. That's 5,900 damage, so it's all up to Chaz. Oh wait, no, never mind. Could be much worse than that. Interesting. Tributed our monster. Summon a weaker one. It's still going to be a lot of damage though. That is 5,800. And we don't get anything back from Snatch Steal. We might have lost. And I blame Chaz. There's no reason why that couldn't have waited until main phase 2. Yeah, we've got nothing. Chaz needs to get something crazy here. Drama Delta Hurricane is not it. Not it at all. Yeah, my Emperor's effect is awesome because you had a trap card every time it destroys a monster. All of Haunted, yeah, makes sense. Doesn't matter, we lose. Chaz! You had it. You had the duel, you had all the attack points you needed. But you chose to go for Flare, and we paid the price. You let them Destiny draw the Snatch Steal. And from there, we had no way back. You knew they had Solemn Judgment as well, so you knew Mirror Force was probably not going to work. It's unfortunate. I really wish I had Snatch Steal, man. That'd be so good. Alright, well, we move on, and now we try and use our Toon deck, which could also be very difficult. But the Paradox Brothers aren't very good, so I'm hoping we can beat them. Alright, here we go. They're keen with it. And Chaz has 0 monsters this time. Unless... yay, Ojama Yellow. We're saved. Yeah. I was going to say I look forward to editing Chaz's deck, but I'm pretty sure the Ojamas are going to be like, you have to keep the Ojamas in your deck. It's like, they're so useless. In the future they add Ojama support to make them somewhat viable, but it's very, very hard to make Ojamas useful. But there is one way to make them useful. You can tribute them and summon better monsters. Which I think we will do. Let's try Toon World. So now we can special summon, yeah. We can special summon Toon Summon Skull, contributing Ojama Yellow. Which I probably should have waited to do now that I'm thinking about it. Because I'm also going to play Fiend Sanctuary. Okay, Ring of Destruction on Toon Summon Skull. That might not work as much in your favour as you'd like. I should have waited though. And I can also attribute that to special summon Toon Dark Magician Girl. And Toon Dark Magician Girl, unlike the other Toon monsters, can attack on the turn she's summoned. So we have to do some good damage. And then I'll play Skill Drain face down. Chaz is going to use it, even though he shouldn't, because I'll negate the Toon's effect. Skill Drain's there just in case they try and destroy Toon World, really. Or in case they do have a good effect. Monster and 2 cards, face down. I can't use Premature Burial to bring back Toons, unfortunately. The Java Trio is interesting. But yeah, we can just attack directly, can't we? Oh no, you're playing Skill Drain. This happened before. I can't remember who my partner was. It was either Cyrus or Alexis. I was about to win and chose to use Skill Drain. It doesn't matter because they got Sakuretsu armor. This ain't great. Neither of us have any monsters. Hopefully these guys also have monsters. They get to trade a card in their hand once per turn. UFO Turtle. We haven't got anything, have we? We've got Rollout. And so, what's the other thing we have? Ojama Trio, yeah. Not helpful at all. Torrential Tribute. That's all I can do, really. I can Ojama Trio into Torrential Tribute. That's about all I can do. Okay, another UFO Turtle. I want a Torrential Tribute now. I do want to pull off the Ojama Trio plus Torrential Tribute, so we can deal some damage as well. If I play Ojama Trio now, I'm worried that the game won't let me chain Torrential Tribute. I'm gonna risk it. I mean, we're done for anyway, probably. Please? Okay, good. I lose 900 life points from all the tokens. And go for their monsters. Hopefully Chaz can draw a lettered machine of some sort. Amateur Burial. Can we bring back a Toon? Are we just gonna bring back Ojama? Oh, we can bring back a Toon. Toon Summon Skull. Really? Wait, it can attack. Oh, it's Skill Drain, right? That's right. Can now attack on the turn it's summoned. Okay, well they've got 100 life points left. You can't attack them directly unless they don't play a monster. Okay, well I think we're good. We've got another Toon Summon Skull, hooray. But we're going to trust this one to do the job. Alright, a little close for comfort. But we got there in the end. Torrential Tribute was a very needed draw. I'm glad we were able to combo it with Ojama Trio, although looking back, we didn't actually need Ojama Trio. We would have won anyway, exactly the same way. But for future reference, we know that combo can work, so no harm, no foul. We shall chaz it up. Unlucky Bozo Brothers, and that first heart is almost done. Don't think we're going to get it with this duel, but yeah, we'll come closer. Alright, Spirit deck. Against Crowler and Gambler. 18 and 5 against the Ancient Gear Dude, and 8 and 6 against the Gambler, who's surprisingly tough. Oh, now we want to try to... Yeah, Crowler, please. Guaranteed to win, huh? Well, yeah, good Gambler, yeah, he's got cards like Fairy Box that can stop you from attacking, and he can stall you while he's doing all of his coin toss dice effects, which eventually destroy all of your monsters. So, yeah, but if he does play the game slow, that also kind of suits my Spirit deck, with cards like Spring of Rebirth to help me regain life points and stuff. Helps me set up my field. So, we'll see. I see we got Brain Control. And, is that Yamato Dragon? Yeah. And Creature Swap. Okay, I'm seeing a combo. Normal Summon the Spirit. Oh no, that doesn't work. Chaz once again only has a Ojama Yellow. Makes us all very sad. Oh, he's going straight for the Raigeki Break. Hurricane's probably not going to help. That was a yellow gadget. Wow, surprised Crowler didn't summon it. Wants to face down, and there is Dangerous Machine Type 6. So the dice rolls and luck base cards have already begun, as we expected from our friend the Gambler. Okay. We could special summon Spell Strike and then go for Yamato Dragon, but it only gets its effect when it does battle damage, so it's not really worth doing that just yet. Let's start with MST. I will go for this. Limiter removal. And Great Long Nose, that has to do damage to skip my next battle phase. Okay. Let's just go with Maharagi, so next turn Chaz can decide if he wants his next card. Let's attack. Dark Hex Sealed. Not really worth a creature swap or brain control just yet, but we'll keep it in mind. It's not the most defensive move, especially since Crowler probably has some better monsters in there. We'll figure something out. Oh, that means I get to draw. Nice. The Culture Evacuation device is good. He gets to bring back his yellow gadgets. Next couple of turns are going to be painful since we don't really have any monsters. Now he gets Green Gadget. He could summon Golem now. That will be pretty bad. I mean, we're in a bad situation anyway, because we're very outnumbered on monsters. And Chaz only has an Ojama. We need him to pull a VWXYZ monster. Pronto. Any of them. Just no more Ojamas, please. Come on, Chaz. I believe. Oh, right, you get to pick the card you want. Okay, he wants to draw this card. Chaz has decided he wants Ojama Black. That's just great. Alright, well, I suppose as long as we survive, then it's not a big deal. Two. That would normally make us discard, but Chaz has nothing left in his hand. Snipe Hunter. Oh, it could be bad. Boom. I think we just about live. Sasuke Samurai again. Nope. 106 means it stays. And he doesn't want to lose his last card. We've got 100 life points there, so Brain Control won't do anything. Since we don't have enough life points left. Yeah. When I use the Spirit deck, I really depend on Chaz. I have a semi-decent hand to help protect us from obvious weaknesses of Spirit monsters. But yeah, it's hard when it's essentially a 2v1 when all he gets are Ojama cards. Alright, Chaz. This guy, I guess it's going to be up to me. I've got some good, decent cards here. Susa Soldier. I have to go defensive here though, I think. But then Snipe Hunter can just destroy anything we have. And I think if there's some combination of cards that work here. I can't summon Yamata Dragon because I can only special summon Spell Striker and I can't Brain Control their monsters. I can summon Susa Soldier, try and destroy Snipe Hunter. Special summon Spell Striker. Let me think. Okay, Susa Soldier destroys Snipe Hunter. Then special when I creature swap, get probably Dark Hex Sealed or something bad. Then Susa Soldier comes back to my hand. Then he has two monsters. I can special summon Spell Striker and use Compulsory Evacuation Device if Crowler doesn't summon anything else. But we know Crowler has a gadget. That will work. Or I go into Great Long Nose, and if Great Long Nose does damage, they skip their next battle phase. That might have to be the move. Yeah, okay. Let's do that then. Because if I set my Haragi and just defend, then they can use Snipe Hunter and kill it. So yeah, I think that is the play. I'm not going to need Ojama Delta Hurricane. Okay, Great Long Nose attacks Snipe Hunter. I could creature swap for something, but doesn't feel like it's going to work, because we're going to get one of these. If we get Dark Hexial, we can switch it to defense, that's okay. Get Green Gadget, it has the highest attack, so that's okay. But if they give us Yellow Gadget, then we're in trouble. So, not the best move just yet. We'll hang on to it. And we know they have a red gadget coming up as well. Yeah, Dangerous Machine could also have destroyed our monster, although in this case it is just going to self-destruct. Ancient Gear Gajiltron Dragon, and he tributed 2 gadgets for it. I think it's going to have some pretty scary effects. It's already got the no spell or traps can be activated effects. Green Gadget gives it piercing, so as soon as it attacks we're done. Yellow Gadget, if it destroys a monster by battle, inflicts 600. Well, yeah. It's kind of moot anyway. So if it attacks, we're dead. Of course we have compulsory evacuation device. So it's actually not too bad. If Chaz uses it proactively. All the good here, Swords of Revealing Light would be lovely. Brilliant. That's just what we needed. If they don't destroy it, that is. Nice. If we can just hang on until my turn, I might even be able to steal that Gajiltron Dragon. If he doesn't have any monsters. She may well do after this. Snipe Hunter, Quick Green Gadget, 2 Samurais, and Yellow Gadgets. Damn it, he does have another monster. Kamakiri. Okay, okay. Seven tools is useless. What I can do is Susa Soldier attacks Dark Hex Sealed. And I can use Compulsory Evacuation Device on Kamakiri. And then I can do my creature swap play. Worth a try. Okay, compulsory evacuation device. Now I play creature swap. Now we're in a very good position because now we have a Gajiltron Dragon that can attack without Spear of Spells or Traps, has piercing, and also does 600 damage per monster destroyed. Pretty cool. Now we just need Chaz not to mess up. Yep, I'll take my Susa Soldier back, thank you very much. Go do fight great on effort. Too bad I don't. I think we're doing alright, Crowler, to be honest. We're down to 100 life points, but as long as Chaz doesn't do something stupid, we should win. Don't do something stupid, Chaz. Zed Metal Tank. That's a little risky. 2000 attack thanks to Luminous Spark, I know. It is a little risky, but you got Gajiltron Dragon with Piercing, so you're obviously going to attack with that. Yeah. Red Gadget, that's 1500, plus another 500. Gadgets have certainly turned against him. Zen Metal Tank attacks directly. And we should win next turn, unless they find a way to get Gajiltron Dragon on their side. But we've got one more turn of swords, so it's not the end of the world. Second coin toss, that's fine. Call of the Haunted. I don't have anything too scary from what I remember, yeah. Snipe Hunter might have actually been pretty scary. But Red Gadget, not so much. Monster face down. Swords are gone. I think Gajiltron Dragon, yeah, we have game just from Gajiltron attacking Red Gadget. I think we're good. We got Asura Priest as well. It's pretty handy. We're intending to win just from Gajiltron Dragon, so I'll summon Maharagi just for the sake of having it on the field, and its effect might help Chaz if there somehow ended up being a next turn. I think we're okay. Wow, we somehow managed to pull a win out of this one. I said the Spirit deck needs a little bit of time to cook, but with the right cards, played at the right time, and your opponent playing cards that you can take from them, it certainly helps. But you ran us close there, boys, I have to admit. And we should... Oh, this could have been a perfect episode. We should have won that first duel. That's squarely on Chaz. But, oh, that's a good amount of DP. Take that. Yay! Alright, well, that is going to be the end of this episode. It's been a fun one. We should have beaten Bonaparte and Dark Magician Girl. We got up to a huge advantage, but just when we were about to win the duel, Chaz chose to give up V Tiger Jet and W Wing Catapult for the VW Tiger Catapult, even though if we had kept those two monsters on the field, we would have had enough damage to just wipe them out. They wouldn't have got a Destiny Draw, we wouldn't have got Snatch Steal, they wouldn't have stolen our big monster, and they wouldn't have won. But fortunately, all that happened, and we lost. But we made up for it by taking down the Paradox Brothers with our Toon deck. Toon Summon Skull, Toon Dark Magician Girl, doing the business. And despite going down to 100 life points against Crowler and the Gambler, I was able to keep a cool head and make some smart plays to steal Crowler's Ancient Gear Gajiltron Dragon and come back from behind and take the victory. Yeah, that is going to be it from me. In the next episode, we're going to go to class. Hopefully redeem ourselves from the humiliation we suffered last time we went to class, where we lost the first duel, and then do 3 tag duels after that. But for now, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.